All right, Shalom. Giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, and much peace and love to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Yashar, and this video and this lesson is going to be one of many, Lord willing. I wanted to start making videos and getting into the different herbs, the different herbs that's on this earth that could be beneficial to health, whether it's cleansing the body, detoxing the body, restoring your hormonal balance, and etc. Right. So this first herb is called nettle leaf. Right. They got nettle root, etc., etc. A lot of products for what is it? I wouldn't say Viagra, but basically what it does is they put this stuff in a lot of supplements for sexual desire, etc. That's the best way I can put it right now. But we're not really focusing too much on that. So this right here, it says health benefits of nettle leaf. It says reduces stress and tension, helps against allergies, used during dental surgeries, relieves menopausal symptoms, used for its anti-inflammatory qualities. It's an antioxidant, helps prostate health, increase health of pregnant women, can treat Alzheimer's disease, and is a tea, right? And I'll be focusing mainly on teas. Right now, tea is I would say the most easiest way to ingest these herbs. All you have to do, spend a few dollars. And you might even be able to use household items. You might not have to spend anything. But, it's easy to brew a batch of tea and, sip on it. And, allow those herbs to, benefit your body. Now, this nettle leaf, right, it's called stinging nettle leaf. To the touch, it can end up causing numbness in the fingers, et cetera, et cetera. And I'll get to that later. But right now, I'm just going to go into the benefits and how it can mainly help the men out here, right? You men that have a problem with, your emotions and your hormones, et cetera, et cetera. Some brothers might have a problem with their libido, and this can help, right? So this is another picture. I just got these pictures off the internet. I'm not saying that, I just did a small research on it. And, if there's any information out there that brothers could add or any corrections, feel free to add that to the comment section. Right. So it says it helps stimulates production of milk in lactating mothers, prevents bacterial infection and helps to maintain healthy skin, eliminate kidney stones and gallbladder, relieves fatigue, anemia, and stimulates blood circulation. Now, this was something that I was, interested in as well, because I always had a problem with being cold, and I thought it was iron deficiency. I would say maybe about a year or two back, maybe a little earlier. And I was looking into like iron supplements and trying to figure out, how could I, help not be cold, even though I'm not. So this can help with anemia, right? If you have like cold fingertips, cold toes, but the rest of your body is warm, this could help with that because it helps circulate your blood, right? When there's a poor circulation in your body, the blood can't flow to the necessary points to, send that oxygen and help keep the body heated. It says it's effective in treating gout, soothe muscle pain, and reduce symptoms of arthritis, right? Helps treat respiratory conditions such as hay fever, asthma, and seasonal allergies. Now, I have another herb that I'll be, Lord willing, doing another video on called mullein, Mullien. I think that's how you pronounce the name, or it might be mullein or mullein. I'm thinking mullein, but what that does is it cleanses the body from excess mucus, right? So if you're using this and that, let's say brothers that have asthma problems, bronchitis, things that hinder breathing, that will help as well, right? That's something that I'm also interested in because, sometimes, you get winded and it's hard to catch your breath. 9 times out of 10, that's because of, what we call not arthritis, but asthma and bronchitis, right? So I got this article here, and, you spit out the bones. Obviously, everything isn't for everybody, right? And for this particular herb here, I would say use it sparingly. This isn't something that you want to drink all day, every day, but you do want to, allow it to do what it does and, help out with, whatever problems you have, etc. It says stinging nettle is a leafy green that doesn't have any distinctive physical features, but you'll know if you found it if you get a stinging rash from the leaves. That's why they call it stinging nettle. It says they're covered in soft hairs. If you touch them, you'll find out painful truth that these so-called hairs are sharp and cause instant numbness and inflammation. So I would say be careful, right, when it comes to touching this, right? But you can brew it into a tea and have it as a herbal remedy, right? So here are some more basically saying the same thing. It says it's an anti-inflammatory. It helps with seasonal allergies, right? So if when the seasons change and the trees and the plants start to pollinate, and because me personally, I have horrible allergies, and whenever the season changes, sometimes it might not even be the season changes, it's just when the temperature changes too frequently and it's very swift, my allergies will act up, right? So it says that basically stinging nettle is a natural antihistamine, right? So what it does is, antihistamine, you can look it up real quick. It says that antihistamine is a drug or other compound that inhibits the psychological effects of histamine, used essentially in treatment of allergies, right? That's where you get people, like I forgot exactly what it's not Tylenol is pain relief. There's different type of tablets that they have in stores for allergies, but what is it? Clear. It starts with a C. This song, I can see clearly now. The rain is going. That shit, right? Basically, those type of products have antihistamine in it to treat allergies, right? But this is a natural antihistamine, and it'll help with your allergy symptoms. Also, the mullein will, because it cleanses the mucus out of your body, it'll help with your sinuses, and it'll help with because if any brother remember the man Dr. Sebi, how he was breaking it down, all sicknesses comes from the amount of mucus in your body. If there's too much buildup in your body, that's when sicknesses arise, right? So continuing on, stinging nettle also helps with prostate health, right? For like older brothers out there, Esau telling you got to get your prostate checked. No, fuck that, right? We go to the herbs. We ain't looking for no man to stick nothing up anything anywhere. I don't give a fuck if it's a C19 test or a finger somewhere anywhere. Hey, look, fuck that, right? So it says stinging nettle as herbal remedy, right? Despite the name and reputation, I'm just gonna kind of like breeze through this. I'm not trying to be politically and correct in here. It says it contains a variety of compounds that support health, including plant steroids and olenic acid. Stinging nettle side effects are also very rare. So there has been, some people that say, oh, well, it does this and does that or whatever. But those side effects are rare, right? Like I say, it's not for everybody. So, use it at your own discretion. If this is something that you need, then, give it a shot. If it's not, like I say, I got other herbs that I'm looking into and doing research on. And, Lord willing, I'll make those videos. Right. So it helps with urinary tract infections, hay fever, and joint pain. It also can help with testosterone, right? I was reading online. Basically, what it does is it blocks the conversion of testosterone into estrogen. And basically, what it does is, I'm going to just read it because it goes into it here. Let's go down. It says stinging nettle and free testosterone. One study found that stinging nettle was effective in protecting testosterone from becoming occupied by sex hormone binding globulin, right? SHBG for short. It says it was able to increase the amount of free testosterone in the blood, right? The more free testosterone you have in your blood, the more basically testosterone is in a lot of the compounds in our body, tissues, for your joints, et cetera, right? So it says the process of testosterone being turned into estrogenic compounds is called aromatization. One study suggests that stinging nettle displayed aromatization inhibitor properties. So it says by stopping testosterone from being converted into estrogen, you naturally increase levels of available testosterone. So that available testosterone can be used for, whatever. Some body as a man, we use testosterone to produce sperm. Every at the end of the day, everything goes back to testosterone, right? Your voice being deeper, hair growth, right? Muscle mass, right? There's different things that testosterone does for the body as for a man that we need. So what this does is if your body, let's say you have a hormonal imbalance, basically you can use this to stop the flow of testosterone being converted into estrogen and have more free roaming testosterone in the blood. So, your body can, gain more muscle mass, et cetera, et cetera. It says promotes conversion of testosterone into one of two things, estrogen and dihydrotestosterone. Now, this is why I recommend using it sparingly, because if you drink too much of this, right, from what I've read so far, I'm going to do more research, and if it comes to, I can do a response or a part 2. What it does is it promotes it could promote the conversion of DHT, which is dihydrotestosterone, right? And dihydrotestosterone can cause baldness, right? We already know Jake already out here dealing with baldness. So at the end of the day, like I say, if it's not for you, it's not for you. But if you do have a problem with hormonal balance, you can use this sparingly, and I would say maybe do a cup a day for a couple weeks, and then, take a break, right? You don't need, when it comes to the herbs, you don't need to, man, this shit, look, it's not Esau's medicine. You see what I'm saying? You got to take 3 pills a day for the rest of your life. No, this is, you take the herb, you get repaired, and you continue to go. And then once you see like, oh, okay, I kind of need to go back and drink a couple more cups, you drink a couple more cups, and then, you get what you need when you need it, you see? So it says It says the compound 5-alpha reductase promotes the conversion of testosterone into one of two things: estrogen and dihydrotestosterone, or DHT. The former can promote gyno-like symptoms such as man boobs. So when you have too much estrogen in your body, that's what, where man boobs come in. It says, and the latter can make you go bald, right? So basically, if you have too much DHT, which is the sex hormone binding goblin, right? When your body produce too much of that, it can cause baldness. So it says studies found that stinging nettle reduced the levels of alpha reductase and promote higher levels of testosterone, right? So it's got vitamin D, right? It got because I was looking at a different picture. It has different like properties and extra like vitamin K. I think it has vitamin B16 as well, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but let's see. Going here, right? So this is SHBG. It says SHBG is a protein made by your liver. It binds tightly to three sex hormones found in both men and women. These hormones are estrogen, dihydrotestosterone, DHT, and testosterone, right? So SHBG carries these three hormones throughout your body. Although it binds three hormones, the hormone that's critical in this test is testosterone. So basically, right, so that's what sex hormone binding goblin is, right? It's in the blood. So going forward, now these are signs of low SHBG. It says fluid retention, acne, increased appetite, weight gain, increased muscle mass, and mood swings, right? So see here, it says if your results show you have low levels, it may mean the protein is not attaching itself to enough testosterone. This allows more unattached testosterone to be available in your system. It may cause too much testosterone to go to your body's tissue. So, what I'm saying? Basically, like I said, everything is about balance. There is no one remedy to have, oh, yeah, I got my perfect body now. No, we're in these weak bodies. We need the herbs, right? And this herb can help with that. Now, this is high levels of SHBG, right? So when you have too much sex hormone binding goblin in your blood, it says arrested sexual development in teenagers, infertility, decreased sperm concentration and motility, decreased sex drive, impotence, reduced testicle size, breast growth, and decreased body hair, right? So basically, you have too much DHT in your body. Too much DHT is not good. So let me see, make sure I got that right. It says stinging nettle. Okay, the compound 5-alpha. Okay, Salakia. I had that wrong. I read that wrong. The stinging nettle, it reduces the level of 5-alpha reductase. Salakia. That was a misread on my end, right? So, hey, actually, you might be able to drink this, frequently, right? So what the 5-alpha does is it converts the testosterone into one or two things: estrogen and dihydrotestosterone, right? And then it says the nettle reduces level of the 5-alpha reductase. So yeah, so hey, this might be something that you can drink, every day for a couple weeks, what I'm saying, and help increase the levels of available testosterone in your body, right? So hey, look, I'm still learning as well, right? But I'm throwing the information out there. So if brothers do have problems, if brothers do want to get into teas and different herbal remedies, the information is out here, right? Like I say, I will do more research. I will do more reading. Like I say, hey, for now, still, do your own research. And like I say, if you find anything Baba Kusha, put it in the comments. More information, the better, right? We need to make sure we getting these herbs in our system. and, allowing our bodies to operate in the best capacity that it can, so we can continue to do this work until Yahweh Shai comes back. So yeah, so like I said, I read that wrong. What it does is it reduces that conversion of estrogen and dihydrotestosterone. So, like I say, this could be a good herb to drink often, right? But you don't need to drink this forever. You see, I would say give it a couple weeks, 1 cup, 2 cups a day for a couple weeks, and then, go about your daily routine. Now, like I say, I have another video. Actually, Lord willing, I can make it after this, going into Moulin and how that can help benefit the body. So with that, Lord willing, actually, I'm gonna get a precept real quick. Let me see. Salakia, bear with me. I know it says despise not the physician, but actually I'll just put it in the description because I'm not gonna be able to remember right now. But basically, hey, the herbs were put on this earth for our healing, man. The Heavenly Father, he said that the herb wielding seed is meat unto us, right? So when you ingest these herbs, when you add these herbs to your body, they do wonderful things, right? They heal you. Actually, we can go there. This is Genesis 1:11, and the powers said, "Let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after its kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth." And it was so. And the earth brought forth grass and herb yielding seed after its kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself after his kind. And the power saw that it was good. So these herbs yielding seed, all right, and also fruits and vegetables and everything else is good for you, right? Even though Esau got all this genetically modified substance and garbage out here, right? There are some alternatives that you can go to help, rebuild your immune system, rebuild your hormonal balance, and ultimately, allow you to continue in this walk. So, like I say, Salakia for not getting that one precept. I'll put it in the description, Lord willing. And, so on to the next one. Shalom.